wedding, a baby shower, and a birthday party all in one weekend. It's gonna be a great weekend, but it's gonna be a lot. So that'll be the vlog for Patreon this month. But anyway, how are you? I'm tired. I'm good. I am back from Colombia. I took a buffer day, which I never did when I was younger. I would always like come home from vacation, doesn't matter what time of day, and the direct next day, the next morning, I would be at work. And I don't do that anymore because I have learned I need a day to come home, grocery shop, unpack, decompress, recharge my social battery, and then go back to work. So that is what this buffer day is. I am filming this on a Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see it Monday, the 26th. So I'm filming this a little bit ahead of time, but I am taking my buffer day. If you are wondering why it's so quiet, although she's been better lately, but it is so quiet and peaceful in here because Luna is still at my mom's. I got home from the airport at 2 a.m. last night or this morning. By the time I like decompressed, did my skincare and washed up and all the things, I think I went to bed past 3 o'clock in the morning. And so there was no way that I was gonna go pick up Luna. So I woke up, showered, did my hair, grocery shopped, filming content, and then right after I finish filming this video, I'm gonna drive to my mom's to pick her up. I think my mom would steal Luna if I let her. She loves that cat, which is hysterical because before Luna, my mom hated cats, which is why I never had a cat growing up. I was not familiar with cats. She hated cats. She was kind of afraid of them, and now because Luna is so affectionate, I mean, you guys see her in my vlogs and my videos, she is like overly affectionate, that my mom just loves her, and it was so cute. Mom, if you're watching this, it was cute. I was on the phone with my mom in the car this morning, and my mom was like, oh, I bought her this, and I bought her this, and I bought her a bed, and I bought her a new food bowl, and I bought her new litter, and you should try the litter, and I like this one. And it's just like, it's like a grandchild. It's really funny. And so my mom is, at work right now, so when she gets home, Luna won't be there, so she's sad about it. But Luna's gotta come home. But I love that when I go away, I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna leave her, or if I'm gonna leave her alone, or I just love to know that she has a place to go where she's safe, where she is spoiled, like way more than I spoil her, and I know I spoil her. They spoil her way more than I do, and she's happy. And my mom sends me pictures every day when I'm away of her around the house. I posted some of them on Instagram, and yeah, I'm just very thankful and very happy that she is taken care of and loved while I'm away. It's a big relief. I would rather, I don't think I have it in me to ever board her, or I don't know what the equivalent of a kennel for cats is. I know they have cat hotels, but I would rather stay home from vacation than have to put her in one of those. I've heard horror stories. I'm sure some of them are good, but at the end of the day, those things are a business, and they treat the animals as such sometimes. So anyway, I love to know that I have people in my life, and even I'm sure my sister would watch her if my mom couldn't, or my dad, or I'm very thankful, and I'm excited to see her. Although I feel like she's not gonna care when she sees me. We'll see. So long as we've been apart 5 days. So anyway, but I got back from Colombia and I vlogged it, and I had so so much fun vlogging it. I think this was my favorite experience that I have ever vlogged, because sometimes it's hard. Like, a lot of my family and my friends are not accustomed to being on camera. Some of them just plain don't like it. And so when I know that I don't want to bring the camera out, I either don't bring the camera out or I feel uncomfortable when I do sometimes. But the friends that I went with, these are 3 of my friends from church, so I've known all 3 of them for less than a year now. But we've just developed a really good friendship, and they like being in front of the camera. Like, they don't mind it. They had so much fun with the vlogging, and they even, like, at the end were like, thank you so much for, like, letting us in your vlog. Like, they genuinely enjoyed it, which made it more comfortable for me, because I know you know, do your own thing. It's my YouTube channel. I should be able to do whatever I want. Like, yes, but I also like to be respectful of the people that are around me. And I also don't like to vlog every trip because it is work. Like, as I'm vacationing, I'm thinking, oh, this shot would look good. Oh, I can edit this way and then transition this day into this day. Like, I'm working, you know, so sometimes it's nice to not, but I'm so glad I vlogged this trip. This was one of the best trips, hands down, I have ever been on. And so the vlog by this point is already up on my second channel, so the link to that will be down below. I put a lot of love into it, and I'm not done editing it yet, but a lot of hard work, and I think the most, like, attention I've ever put into editing a vlog or any video, really. No idea how long it's gonna be yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna be on the longer side. We did a lot. And so I'm not gonna talk in this video about, like, things that we did, because you're gonna see it in the vlog, but we just, like, I could not have asked for a better experience, because so my friend's family lives there, as you'll see in the vlog. They are Colombians, live there, born, raised, you know, all the things. And so they took us around almost like our tour guides, but we didn't do, like, the super touristy things. Like, we got the real, authentic experience of what they do for fun, what they like to eat, what their family, like, gatherings are like in their home. And you don't get an experience like that going on your own. Like, I wouldn't have even known where to start if I went to Colombia without knowing anybody or anything. So I am so thankful for their family, for taking us in, for feeding us, for driving us around, for being so welcoming, so loving. Even their family, like, you'll see in the vlog, like, was not afraid of the camera and, like, embraced it. And I didn't bother trying to explain what ASMR is, especially because I don't speak Spanish, really. And most of them, if not all, I think there was, like, one family member, 1.5, that, like, spoke pretty decent English, but everyone else only spoke Spanish. So when they would ask, like, what the camera was for, they'd be like, oh, you have a blog? I was like, yeah, pretty much. But they were just so lovely, and I realized that I know more Spanish than I thought, but I still don't know anything. And sometimes it was a little like whoa, when everyone's, like, speaking to you in Spanish and you're like, lo siento, no entiendo, I'm sorry, I don't understand. But for the most part, like, it was fine. We were able to communicate, and they were patient with us, and it was wonderful. And I learned a decent amount too while I was there. And just, I mean, so we obviously, I didn't see all of Colombia, but we stayed in Medellin, and we went to Guadalupe, and that's the main places we went. So I can only speak for those places, it's so different than here. Like, you guys know, I'm born and raised in New York, and the hustle and bustle and always in a rush, and everybody is just thinking about me. How do I get ahead? How do I make more money? How do I, I'm independent. I don't need anybody. It's so different over there. Like, whether you're family or not, or whether you just met them 5 minutes ago, everybody supports everybody. Everybody loves everybody like their family. We were driving around, and it was like a Saturday. We were driving around, and we were seeing like the towns and the little shops, and they all hang out together on the street and in their little stores and their little huts and whatever, and they are just so unbothered. And yes, they work really hard, but it's just different. Like, they genuinely enjoy life, and they're just so, like, unbothered. I don't know, it was just really, really cool to see. And it's absolutely beautiful over there. It's very, like, a lot of mountains and a lot of hills, so the views are fantastic. And what else can I say? I mean, it was wonderful. I wish we were there longer, but at the same time, we were there for 4 days, but I feel like I was there longer. We just did so much, and it's so different from life here. Like, I felt like I was on a different planet, and not in a bad way, but just like, I was in South America, and it almost felt like time here stood still. Like, my friends weren't home working. Like, I felt so just like in a different world. Like, the fact that from when I'm filming this, I was in South America less than 12 hours or less than 24 hours ago, it just feels weird, wild to me. I don't know. But it was hands down one of the best trips I have ever taken. I took a lot of really good photos. I vlogged, like I said, met so many nice people, and they were all just like, come back anytime, like, we'd love to have you. So it's a running joke now that I'm like, yeah, see you guys at Christmas, like, see you in December. Yeah, so if you can ever get to Colombia, I 10 out of 10 recommend it. I enjoyed myself so much, and I think everybody should go if you're able to. So I have a couple of things that I got over there, just like 3 things that I'm gonna show you. I bought other things, like I bought chocolate for my aunt. I bought a little something for my sister, which I'm gonna give her this coming weekend. And then from my mom, I bought my stepdad a shot glass that he can put on his bar, and it has like a Colombian flag wrapped around it. It's really cute. I got my mom this bag of coffee. So my whole childhood, she would always buy the Colombian roast coffee. That was always her favorite. So it made sense for me to get her some real Colombian coffee. So I just picked this up. If you've ever had it, let me know if it's good, but I want her to try it. I don't drink coffee, as you guys know, although I did have 2 little coffee, I forgot what they're called, 𝓤𝓲𝓬𝓲𝓪, I think. It's like frozen coffee, and they put like whipped cream on top and a little bit of chocolate sauce. My friend bought it for me like when we arrived, and then it was so good that I got it at the airport again when I left. But I don't drink coffee, but I enjoyed that. So anyway, I'm not too knowledgeable about what's good and what's not, but I figured it was worth a shot. I'm sure it's a lot stronger than what she's used to, but it says it's the traditional coffee. So I'm gonna leave it for her. I didn't even tell her I got it. I'm just gonna leave it in her kitchen when I go pick up the cat. So I got my mom some coffee. I got this little bracelet at a flea market yesterday. I wanted something simple, like it's just like a drawstring, so I can take it off and then tighten it again. And it's just got like red and yellow and white beads on it. It's simple, but I wanted something like that to commemorate the trip. And I also got earrings. We went to, like I said, a flea market yesterday, or a bunch of vendors just lined up on a big field and had music playing and stuff. And so we walked around on our way to the airport on our last day. I bought these earrings. This is obviously only one, but they are little hoop earrings with some like jewels, there you go, on it. And these are definitely not every day, but for like an event or something. I thought that they were beautiful. I bought them from a boutique that was run by two sisters. They were beautiful. People in Colombia are beautiful, men and women, like, geez, beautiful. But they were two sisters. I should have brought the box with the name on it. I don't remember the boutique, but they were so sweet, and they spoke pretty good English, and they were like, no, I like that you speak English because it helps me to practice. They were just really, really sweet. And Colombians have style. The jewelry, the clothing, at least the ones that I met. I was like, geez, okay, goals, yes. So I bought these from them, and then they were so cute. It was the last day of the fair, I guess, that's what they said. And so they gave me like it looks like a Taylor Swift like friendship bracelet, like one of those. They had a big basket of them, and they were like, because you bought something, like, pick one of these. And then they also had like ring versions of those bracelets, like really small little beaded rings. I'll probably never wear them, but I have them like for memory, which is really nice. And the way that the currency like equals out to, everything is so much cheaper in US dollars. Like, this little bracelet thingy was $2 in US money, and I bought like chocolate, a mug, the shot glass, that coffee, a magnet, and something else, and it was $14 US for all of that. We would go out to eat, and my friend who is Colombian would like pay with her card, and then we would all send her money. And every meal at like restaurants where we would get a drink, a meal, a dessert, like, it was like $14 a person. It was crazy. It's just the way that the currency kind of exchanges. So anyway, fantastic trip. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because the vlog is up, so you've probably seen a lot of it by now, but just so thankful. It almost doesn't feel real now that the trip is over, but it was fantastic. And what else? Real quick, what's coming up? So this coming weekend, I only work Wednesday, Thursday this week because Friday I took off. So Friday morning or like afternoon, me and my two friends from high school, Joania and then Alejandra as well. But Joania, you guys know, I believe we're getting lunch because Alejandra lives in another state, pretty far away, so I don't see her ever. Maybe like once a year, if that. We talk all the time, but she just lives far. So she's coming home, and I think we're getting lunch, so that's really exciting. But then that night, which is the main reason I took the day off of work, is my best friend's rehearsal dinner. So we are rehearsing at the church. Every couple is gonna have like an entrance, like a fun little dance entrance for the reception. So we're gonna practice our entrances, and we're making fun of her because she slotted 45 minutes for us to practice those dances. But I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. So we're gonna come up with our entrances. My friend Jake, that I think he's the one, if you remember from my Miami debacle back then. That was Jake that like helped me with all that stuff. If you've been around, you know about my Miami debacle 3 years ago. But he's my partner, and so we're fighting constantly about, well, not constantly, but we're fighting about what our entrance is gonna be. So we're gonna have to figure that out, and then we'll all go in the church and practice like walking in and out, I'm assuming. And I have a reading that I'm doing, so I'll rehearse that, I guess. I'm just reading like a passage as part of the ceremony. And then we go out to the actual dinner part. And it's really fun because a lot of these people in the bridal party are like our friends from college, because the bride and groom met our freshman year of college, and so it's just one big friend group, and so we'll all be together this weekend to celebrate them as bridesmaids and groomsmen. So it's gonna be really, really fun. And then the wedding is Saturday, and I'm excited because I thought, like, the last time I was on a wedding, I was up at like 7 a.m., you know, for like hair appointment and stuff, which is fine. I love that. But for this wedding, we are just getting ready like on our own, so I'll get ready here, and then we don't have to be at the church until 1:30 in the afternoon. And then it's off to the races from there. We get them married, take pictures, and then the reception, which is gonna be so much fun. My friend is Dominican. If you've ever been to any sort of Hispanic wedding, you know how much fun they are. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about that. It's gonna be a long night because there's an after party as well, but it's gonna be really fun. And then the next day, Lord help me, I have a baby shower at noon, which noon isn't early, but that wedding is gonna take some life out of me. So I'm gonna be tired. I'll be there, but I'll be dead. And then right after that, I believe we're celebrating my dad's birthday. My dad's birthday is actually like the week after, but it's just the day that I guess we can all come together and celebrate him. So I think I'm gonna go straight from the baby shower to meet my family. The baby shower's not like far, but it's a little bit of a drive. And yeah, so it's gonna be a long weekend, but it's gonna be fun. It's fun. It's all good things. It's all good things. But this is the busiest weekend of the summer, hands down. But I'm very thankful just to be part of all of it. And then the last weekend of August, which is I think Labor Day weekend, I just have my friend Sarah's birthday celebration on Saturday and Sunday. And then I actually have to work Labor Day, which is fine. And then things calm down. Things calm down. As much fun as I've been having this summer, I'm excited for things to simmer down a little bit. Because when you have like my summers always every year, and I'm sure those of you, especially if you're around my age, you understand, like, you just get booked out months in advance. Everybody is an adult now. Everybody has their own responsibilities and things that they have to do, and so if you want to make friends or plans with your friends, you have to book them out weeks, sometimes months in advance, and which is great. But then like sometimes something will come up that I want to do, but I can't because I made these plans 2 months ago, or somebody invites you to go do something that you want to do, but you can't because you already have something on the calendar that day. I know, first world problems, but I'm just, basically what I'm saying is I'm tired. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm just excited for things to slow down. You guys know I come alive in the fall time, so I'm excited for fall clothes and activities. I am going to be hosting. I haven't told all my friends yet. I just told the girls that came to Columbia with me, but like one Sunday a month throughout football season, I want to host like a football Sunday here in my apartment after church. So invite people over, have little like snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and just have people hang out on the couch after church, watch the game. I love watching football on Sundays. It's one of my favorite things. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, all good things. All good things. So anyway, that was just a little update for you. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that the end of your summer is fantastic. If you're going back to school, I am thinking of you. I am excited for you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful school year. And parents that are sending your kids back to school, congratulations. You made it to the end of the summer. Proud of you. Without further ado, I'm gonna cut this video short and go get my baby. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.